Well, folks, we had like a three-pronged cliffhanger at the end of Beyond the Gates episode 5, but of course the main thing outside of Danny pulling out the gun is the revelation that Eva is the daughter of Ted. And even though it hasn't been yet confirmed, I certainly feel like Leslie is Eva's biological mother because of certain dialogue, and it really feels like what was it when she was having lunch at the diner with Mona and Ashley's mom, their little friend group there, and she made specific points to a question like, so I wonder what it's like being Mrs. Dr. Nicole Richardson. Wait, or is it Hamilton? Crap, I think it's Richardson, right? You know what, let me double check. Like I said, hey, it's only been a week, so I probably don't have all the names down. Dr. Nicole Dupree. It's Richardson. Yep, I had it right the first time. It's Richardson. It's Richardson. But more to the point, when Eva was telling Nicole her backstory about Leslie being the surrogate mom and, the father passing away and them moving to DC just recently, Leslie took her in as her own when, she was younger. I'm like, I don't really buy that. I feel like this is a sob story just to appeal to Nicole's sympathy and at the same time explain how she even found out about the job. Now, I feel like this is some sort of scheme. Now, some people scheme to, I don't know, disrupt the lifestyle of the Richardson family. Now, somebody pointed out that, man, Leslie, what was the point of injuring Laura? I mean, if that's really Ted's daughter, why not just confront them about it? Because that would make too much sense, and this is a soap opera, and I find that funny. It's just hilarious. Now, I feel like the main reason Leslie isn't taking this approach is because she feels scorned, she feels cheated, and seeing Nicole living this lifestyle is something that she feels she deserves, which is really strange because Nicole is a Dupree and she seemed to be pretty accomplished even before meeting Ted. Now, I think something I hope is explained is in episode 5 when they were doing the video shoot for Nicole receiving this award, when Kat and Andre were doing the footage, it was mentioned that they met during a medical conference in Maui, and they were introduced through somebody I can't remember who, and I'm thinking, was this mystery person Leslie? And then on top of that, Eva is seemingly around the same age range as I think Kat, because it just makes me wonder, okay, Martin is the oldest son, Kat is the younger sister, Eva seems to be in that same age range. So did Ted step out on Nicole at some point? Maybe Ted and Leslie had just a one night fling or something. Because it's clear that Leslie knows who Ted is based off episode 2's interaction when Ted gets off the elevator and then Leslie is kind of looking him up and down as the door closes. So it just makes you think that, yeah, there's definitely some connection here. I think this is a long running of the long game because they moved to DC. Leslie infiltrated a friend group by getting close to Mona, who just so happens to be this one of the assistants that works for Nicole, married to the man who is the father of her daughter Eva. So I think this is a situation where maybe Ted did have an affair. You never know. I mean, when you look at shows like this, characters who say key specific things like, oh, there's no other woman I ever loved or whatever, it's like, yeah, there's a good chance there was somebody else, we just don't know about it. I feel like Eva's true identity is going to be revealed, and keep in mind the plan is to disrupt Nicole's life from the inside out without her suspecting a thing. So I believe maybe Ted will find out, but what's his response like? What I feel like this is set up like Moesha. What was it when Moesha's dad, I can't think of his name. Is it Frank? Was it Frank? I remember like I don't know why, but on social media, one of the only Moesha reels I constantly see is when Ray J's character Dorian, when it was revealed that that was Frank's son, not nephew, And I think Cheryl Lee Rouse said in the interview, I think it was like on Unsung Hollywood or something, she mentioned how the moment the writers gave them the scripts and she read that storyline, that's when she knew Moesha was going to end soon, because it completely screwed up the dynamic of the strong, not perfect, but functioning blended black family that the show presented up to that point. Blended by the fact that, Dee wasn't the biological mother of Moesha and Biles, but they still made it work anyway. But having Frank be this low down liar, it's just not a good look. So she knew the show was going to end at that point. And I feel like something like this could be happening now, where Ted could have had a kid maybe and didn't know about it. Maybe, he got Leslie pregnant and left her high and dry because Leslie wasn't about much, and compared to Nicole, who just so happened to be a Dupree. I just feel like something like that may have happened. And then what's even worse is when you think about how he and Nicole took in his nephew Andre after he lost his parents, like 10 years ago or something. Yet this man has a whole daughter out here that has never been under his care. So, man, this is going to be some wild stuff. So let me know how you think things will unfold between the revelation of Eva and Ted's relation. How is Nicole going to react to this? What about Martin and Eva finding out about some half sister they never even knew about? And what is Leslie's end game? So with that being said, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.